Well, that wasn't embarrassing.
I've not got the embarrassment gene. Neither's Becky.
No? What about the maternal gene?
I love my son enough to know what's best for him.
What's best for him is you. Your confidence is just shot, that's all.
When are you going to learn to put out?
Well, I don't like seeing my wife upset. What's so wrong about that?
You promised your wife you'd leave it.
I can't understand why Max isn't living with us. We could give him a great life.
You don't get to make any decisions about my son.
My stepson?
But the stuff you don't get.
I get that child should be living with his mum.
He's happy over the road.
Well, it didn't look like that before.
But today was just a blip. He's settled at nursery. He's settled with Becky and Steve.
I know deep down you were pining for him. I can see it.
Put out, David. Or this is going to be the shortest marriage in history.
So this was your 3:30, was it?
No, heavens. Mark came in looking for you, actually.
So why didn't you ring my mobile?
Well, that's what I said.
Oh, then we got chatting.
Really?
Yes, chewing over the fat. Oh, goodness, is that the time?
Whiz is past when you're having fun, doesn't it?
I don't think Audrey was having much fun. I was offloading. She was listening.
Oh.
Yeah, I just nodded in all the right places, huh?
I have ears too, you know.
Well, then, please allow me to bend them over dinner. Sorry to have kept you from your stock take.
I've got hours of fun ahead of me, and I was happy for the distraction, actually.
Shall we?
2 ticks.
Bye, Mark.
Well, thanks for looking after him, Maud. I shall swing by tomorrow and show you my scarf.
Lovely.
Late morning, probably. I suspect Mark and I will be needing to have a lie-in. TTFN?
Oh, no. Where have you been and who've you insulted now?
Oh, you. What's she gawping at? Have you got a tranquilizer dart? Because she looks like she could blow any second.
Listen to me. Kylie doesn't want Max. It's all down to Rat Boy.
And you know this how?
Did you not just hear me?
Yes, great, but I told you to leave it.
Oh, you told me loads of things. Listen. Right, the important thing is, as far as Kylie's concerned, Maxie is ours for keeps.
So it's just David Platt stirring.
That's right. I think he actually just, fancies playing daddy for a bit.
Oh, behave.
Don't mention it. Oh, is there something wrong with your face?
OK, table's sussed.
Great.
I'll see you later.
See ya.
All right.
Right, that's me. Better go and freshen up.
I'm always apt to throw a pint in your face.
Oh, thank you. But, sometimes only a shower will do. Keep finding sand everywhere. And I mean, everywhere.
Better get home, clean her own midden.
Come and do a dust inspection later. Hello, Claudia.
Ooh, what a beautiful colour.
Yes, I love cobalt blue. I know it's a bit block, but I happen to know that a certain gentleman has the perfect accessory for me.
All right for some.
Say nada. Hello, you.
You look lovely.
Likewise.
I'm so glad he didn't have any prior arrangements.
Look, take a seat and I'll come and take your drinks order.
The attentive type. Lucky lady.
Look, you get us a seat and I'll get the drinks in.
Don't let me down.
Sit.
Well, well, well. If it isn't the little story.
Where's your wife? She out on the pull again?
No, she's reading Max a bedtime story.
Oh, she can read. I'm impressed.
Anything Kylie can do, Becky can do better.
Do you reckon?
Just serve him and don't take the bait.
Thank you for your sage advice, so reasonable one. Any idiot can get pregnant. It's raising it and keeping it that's the hard bit.
Just remind me again, where does your daughter live?
Look, you might think you fancy playing daddy, but you have no idea.
It's amazing what you can learn from the sidelines, just watching other people mess up.
Your wife hasn't got a maternal bone in her body.
Oh, is that what you told her when you stole her son?
Get out!
You're the one's not fit to look after my stepson. You're too busy rowing with your missus over Barlow.
My stepson, do me a favour.
You don't speak to my son like that.
Hey, what have I told you?
Whatever this is, just keep your trap shut, OK?
Oh, I wonder who wears the pants in your house. Tricky.
Oh, shut it, David.
Why? We're not a family, this lot. They're a zoo. People would pay money to watch her and Barlow scrapping. But where does that leave my stepson? Ow.
Hey! Pick on somebody your own size.
Mother, gift horse, mouth. Right, this one's as out of control as wifey. But I've got witnesses.
Oh, great, bring it on.
And you say I'm the liability.
You okay?
Yeah, fine. I just wish I'd worn a necklace or something.
You look great. What's the rule about these things? Earrings with glasses are a no-no, yes? And a watch counts as a bracelet or something?
You're supposed to look in the mirror and remove an item of jewellery.
I never did buy into that less is more thing.
Me neither, darling. I go weak at the knees for that killer accessory.
I should probably save this for coffee, but hey-ho. Close your eyes.
It's awfully heavy. Chocolates.
Excuse me. Not your 99p family bar. These are the Rolls-Royce of chocolates. A design classic for a design classic.
Well, I'll be sure to save one for Audrey.
I'm off to Roy Naylor's.
My ears be burning.
Flames will be 40 foot high. I need a dose of sanity.
Oh, well, bring some back for me.
Did you realise you made everything 10 times worse now?
What could be worse than this?
I know you miss our Ames.
Just a tad. You weren't so understanding yesterday.
Of course you miss Amy. But I know that you love Max.
As well as, not instead of.
But Max needs us, Steve.
Well, he's a very popular boy. Even Diddy Daddy David's very taken with him.
Stop it. We're not giving up.
Why not?
What? After everything what we've been through?
Put each other through.
Steve.
Look, just go to the croppers. Because I'm talked out.
Claude! It's Claude. Open up, please.
Girl, coming.
I'm on my own, I'm afraid. The evening came to an abrupt end.
Oh, no.
The scarf was a no-show.
Oh, dear.
But I did get a consolation prize.
Oh, chocolates.
Right up there with flowers from the petrol station.
Claudia, come on. Isn't it supposed to be the thought that counts, huh?
I think he might be a feeder as well as a cheapskate. What do you think is going on? You're close to him.
Sarah?
Do you have any theories as to who this scarf might be for? Maybe the lucky lady is already in receipt, but has to keep it hidden.
Oh, call a spade, Claudia, why don't you? You think I'm having an affair with Mark? Is that what you're saying? Honestly? Oh, really?
No? Well, I did think after this afternoon when... No, just ignore me. You're a bit too vintage for Mark's taste.
And is that supposed to pass as an apology?
Maud, I'm sorry, truly. But that scarf is destined for someone's pretty neck. He won't have got much change from 100 quid. He must like her a lot.
Claudia, maybe it's for a relative.
There's another woman. Not brighter, not funnier. Just younger and firmer. My most hated combination.
Yes, well, if he will go rifling through his pockets.
Darling, I'd have him secretly microchipped if I thought I could get away with it. Show him up for what he's really like. And to think I was going to ask him to move in with me.
So how did you leave it?
I feigned a raging headache and bolted.
Now what?
I'm going to find the lucky recipient. Throttle her with a scarf until her eyeballs pop out.
Ooh.
Who's joking?
Nice little boy, then.
Moving on to his next conquest. My money's on the waitress. Couldn't keep his eyes off her.
Which was nice.
You know, I really thought this one had potential.
Well, maybe it's salvageable.
Who wants salvageable? I don't want a relationship that's hard work.
Is that a dig?
Hello? Dumped of Weatherfield.
Sorry.
You know, a good relationship that morphs into a bad one? Maybe I'd work at that for a bit, but... You know, with Amy in the equation, I really need to be picky.
Yeah.
He was being a pillock. When I challenged him, he dumped me. I'll have another red wine, please.
Put your purse away.
No, it's
Mum gone to bed?
Correct.
Oh, I think I'm going to have a bath.
Yeah, we'll form an orderly queue because Kylie's in there.
That means no hot water.
Yeah, well, you're too old to be living at home anyway.
Yeah, well, you're married and still living at home. That's way sadder.
Touche. You turtle.
So you're serious about this full-time dad thing, then?
Has Mum been filling you in?
Chapter and verse.
Well, Max should be living with us, end of.
Sure that's what Kylie wants?
Why, what's Mum been saying exactly?
Oh, nothing, honestly. She's just worried that you and Kylie want different things.
She's worried she'll get lumbered with the babysitting, that's all.
There's an element to that as well.
How selfish is that? I mean, it's in the guidebook to being a good granny.
Thou shalt babysit loads. She means well. She worries about you. So do I, unbelievably.
Well, you should just worry about your tragic, non-existent love life. Because me and Kylie are a team, and when we get Max, which we will, we'll be a family.
Take me down.
What are you doing Wednesday evening? Well, apart from having a rich inner life. Well, it's just that Amy's class are having a little concert, and I wondered if you might want to come.
Count me in.
Well, bring earplugs, because a whole load of 7-year-olds murdering, he's got the whole world in his hands.
Sounds brilliant.
Well, if it works with the cab rotors.
I'll make sure it does.
You know, I've made such a pig's ear of so many things.
Likewise.
I've got a list of regrets as long as my arm, but you and Amy aren't on it. She is the best thing that we ever did.
Yeah.
Look, are you sure this is going to be all right with Becky? Because I don't want you getting it in the neck.
She'll be fine. She'll have to be.
I just think it's really good if Amy can see that we can actually get along.
Yeah.
I've been really blind. Night, Steve.
All right, then.
Oh, Becky, how lovely to see you.
Who is this?
This is Becky. Becky, I'd like you to meet my mother.
Oh, Cynthia at last.
Sylvia.
And look on such a state. Congratulations.
What on?
Your son.
Why? What's he done?
I tell you what, if every man on earth was like this one of you.
Well, it's harmless enough.
Hayley. Oh, Becky. Oh, do you know better then?
Oh, told you, I'm sure they didn't actually, do anything.
Overnight in Blackpool with the mother of his child.
There's a lot to do in Blackpool.
The Tower for a start.
Couldn't have gone out, guys. We're babysitting.
North Pier, the South Pier, the zoo.
No, they stayed in. This is what I'm saying to
Pleasure
you.
Beach, the ballroom, bingo.
It isn't just Blackpool, love. It is Tracy in general.
Can we just talk to Becky in private, please?
I have known women like Tracy. I was almost one myself.
Oh, no. No. You would not believe what this woman is capable of,
Sylvia!
I could tell you some stories, girl.
But you needn't.
She'll have been out at Nick 5 minutes and she tries to get me sent down so she could get her hands on him. And then there's a stunt what she pulled with our Royston.
No,
Tricked
Becky.
him into bed, right? And then pretended that she was carrying his child. Are you off to work, Hales?
I've dishes to wash up.
I thought it was a wind-up when Eddie first told me.
Please stop talking.
Right. You walk with me.
I'm there, baby.
Back in at 4:30. That's you, Marie.
Oh, fine.
Do you think Mrs. Wolf should go darker?
She went darker last week, I did it.
Did you? Oh, yes, so you did.
Yeah, you commented on it.
Yes, I know, I remember.
See, the thing is with her, Maria, you show her one client's hair, it goes in one eye and out the other.
Yeah, well, she's always been the same. Hey, has Mrs. Wolf still got that mobility scooter?
Yeah, of course she has. Why? Did you think she'd had a miraculous cure in your absence? Honestly, you've only been gone a few weeks, sweetheart.
I was only making conversation.
Hey, did she get done for drunk driving on it?
Oh, yeah, that was well funny.
5 times I've rung this morning. 3 times yesterday.
Claudia, I haven't seen him.
Eh?
Mark.
He's with her, I know he is.
Eh?
His other woman. The tart with the scarf. David, if you found a receipt in your wife's pocket... What's her name?
Kylie.
If you found a receipt in Kylie's pocket, say for a bottle of men's aftershave or a pair of socks, you'd think it was for you, wouldn't you?
Yeah. And if it wasn't, then she'd be having an affair.
Exactly. Really, you think?
There'll be a straightforward explanation, Claudia. Look, it might be a birthday present for his sister.
No, David's right. I should trust my instincts.
That's all we got.
Wise words, young man. Wise words.
Where are you going now?
I need vodka. Join me if you dare.
Oh, she's quack as she is.
Oh, yeah, no. Where were we?
Wolf Darker.
Yeah, great. Let's see if there's any magic beans in the till.
Listen, our Maxie needs some best. I really need some jeggings, and we could always stop for a cheeky Mackie D's while we're there.
I'm a bit peckish, actually.
Oh, the McDonald's in McDonald's.
Can you work through?
No. Sorry. I've got Amy's parents' evening.
You never said.
You never asked.
Well, am I supposed to ask every day if it's parents' evening?
I'm not missing it. Neither should you.
Hey?
What? Well, aren't you interested in your daughter's education?
Oh, don't start with that.
I say, he's been to hundreds of parents' evenings while you were counting bars, love.
I wouldn't say.
Waste of flipping time.
Oh, poor Max.
They're not exactly a waste of time, babe.
So hold up, are you saying that design outlets are?
I'm just weighing things up.
Well, I know. Why don't you and Max and her and Amy, why don't you all go to Amy's parents' evening together?
Oh, don't you
like
start.
a nice, proper little family.
Becky!
And you know what? When the kiddies are in bed, you can dim the lights, put on a bit of music.
Oh, please.
Oh, and a cheap bottle of wine.
As if I'd dim the lights.
Shut up,
Dirty
you.
cow.
What, you think I want him?
You can have him.
I've had him.
What did you just say?
Oh, don't you realise that's how babies are made?
Becky, don't stomp.
What did I do?
I much prefer screw tops.
Corks crumble, corks leak.
I had a customer the other day, came in, complained the wine was corked. You went and got the bottle, didn't you, Sharon?
Screw top.
So wine manufacturers only just twigged. Can't they look at a bottle of pop and think, hey, you know what?
Well, they're fine for the cheaper bottles, but for a decent wine, you still need a cork. Plus, there's the economic infrastructure and tradition. I like to hear a cork being popped. I'm old-fashioned.
Hi, sweetheart. Excuse me. Mark, could I just have a quick word?
Of course. We'll try glass now, Cheryl. The 96?
Yeah, I'll bring it over.
What's the matter? You look awful.
Oh, thank you.
No, you look wonderful, but something's up.
Claudia's in the Rovers.
What'd she say?
Mark, why didn't you tell her?
I didn't get a chance. I was limbering up, so I even softened her up with a little gift.
Yes, chocolates, I heard. Not exactly the gift she was hoping for, actually.
Is she on the WP?
What's that?
The Warpath?
Oh, she is convinced that you are with your floozy, the very same floozy you bought a scarf for.
Oh, which floozy would that be?
Which floozy, indeed.
Oh, Claudia.
Pretty damn clear, don't you think?
Steve, dry men are here.
All right, Chief, how's it going?
Few problems at home, if I'm honest with you. I think I haven't got 10 minutes for a chat, have you?
Sure.
Face on him, eh?
You yip.
Every time, Betty, every time.
How's wife sciatica?
Oh, you know, still badly.
I'll open up.
Good man.
Betty, you couldn't watch Max for me, could you, while I just sort this?
Oh, he'll have to come through here.
Well, I could take him to mine.
Sorry, were you not listening on Friday?
I'm prepared to forgive you if you apologise to my wife.
Sorry. I'd still find it funny that you're married.
Look, can I help you out or not?
No. You'll have to come through from the back, Betty.
Righto, Joe.
You should lock him in.
I should have locked them all in.
Sitting there, bold as brass, holding his hand under the table.
Oh, we were not holding hands.
We weren't. Well, then tell me the truth.
To St. Julian? Or do you want 3 glasses?
Not now, Cheryl.
Exactly where that scarf is, I can't be certain. But if I was to put my house on it, I would say it was in your wardrobe.
No, it isn't, Claudia, I swear to you. Look.
Well, then who was that scarf for? Was it a present for your sister?
No.
Then what?
Audrey and I are just good friends.
The scarf, Mark.
It was for you.
You liar!
Gran, Mark, is there a problem?
Yeah, your wine merchant is a spineless, no-good liar. That's the problem. And as for her, no wonder Lewis left you high and dry, sitting there like butter wouldn't dream of it. I thought you were my friend, Aud.
I am your friend.
Well, don't make me laugh. All the chances I've had to stab you in the back, did I ever take them? No. You are ruthless, Audrey Roberts.
Listen, lady. You laughed when Lewis left me, and you can deny that all you like, but I heard you braying.
Well, I tell you what, you're welcome to him, and you're welcome to this one as well. Oh, God knows you'll keep each other on your toes. Thank you. Thank you very much. How could I?
In public.
Well, go on, catch up with her. Explain, please.
I'd rather stay here.
None of it's true, by the way.
I didn't say a thing.
Oh, Steve.
What?
I just picked Amy up from school and she was projectile vomited all the way home.
Oh, yeah, very convenient.
No, she was like this yesterday, but I just thought she was going to be okay.
You never said.
Well, I didn't want to worry her, but now she says she's got stomach pain, so drive us to A&E, will you? I'm terrified.
Max, we're going out. Your mum will have to have him.
No, they've gone out. He's going to have to come with us.
Well, we might be gone ages.
Well, why's Becky left you in the lurch?
I can't leave him with Betty again.
Hurry up!
It might be catching. Where is she now?
Who?
Amy.
She's in the bar, come on!
Max!
Who is it?
Look, I know what you're going to say and the rest of it, but something's come up, so if you could watch Max for just an hour or so, it would really help.
Typical.
We've got to take Amy to the hospital.
She all right?
Projectile vomiting.
Whoa, too much information.
Listen, I was bang out of order earlier, not to mention yesterday. I overreacted.
Yeah, you did.
Well, I'm sorry.
Do you like hot dogs?
Does he like hot dogs? The best? Yes. Yes, he like hot dogs, don't you, Max?
I know he does. You don't have to ask him. Is Becky all right with it?
Yes, it's all been authorised.
Go on. Go, look after Amy.
Cheers, mate. Listen, you be good boy. OK, bye.
How do we get the children's channel on this thing? Can we get the children's channel on this?
Yeah, of course we can. Give it here.
So, how are you? Anyway, how can you say he was your soulmate?
What, Graham?
Yeah, well, you said when you first met him he was your soulmate.
I said he was my cellmate. Come on, try and keep up, doll. Max, can you try and find me one of those little blue sixes?
It's come a long way since then.
No, you're telling me.
Meaning?
Oh, nice one. Cheers, pal. Try and find us a steering wheel as well.
You think she's prettier than me?
Which one? I'm joking.
I'm your wife.
Yeah, I know. Listen, come here. I think you're prettier than all of them, right?
He was always good with Bethany.
Blokes find it easier. They're on the same level.
Come on, Max. Ready for your hot dogs?
Yeah, I know I am. I could eat half of this Lego. Come on, Maxwell. We'll finish this later. Hot dog time. Come on.
Steve, Maxie.
You looking for Steve?
Oh, no, Shawnee. Whatever gave you that idea?
Well, pardon me, all over the place.
Where is he then?
They went out.
Just the two of them, right? Sean.
I saw Tracy putting Amy into the back of Steve's car.
Parents' evening.
I didn't stop and shout.
Hang on a minute. You saw her putting Amy in Steve's car, so where's Max?
Well...
Shawnee.
I I saw Steve dropping him off with David and Kylie.
Kylie?
Or maybe I didn't see a thing. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe I should just keep my pretty little head down and keep my gob shut for all the thanks I get. Kill him.
I don't want anything.
I just want the whole of today to be a bad dream. Mark, how could you just sit there and say nothing?
What else could I do?
What you should have done long since. Instead, Claudia thinks I've stabbed her in the back, and so will everybody else.
I couldn't tell her the truth. She'd have been humiliated.
Oh, so it's okay to humiliate me?
Under the circumstances, I thought it was the lesser of two evils.
Right. And cowardice didn't come into it.
You can't begin to understand how hard it would have been for me to tell her.
Well, you won't object if I save you the trouble.
Audrey.
Oh, don't.
Fran, is everything all right?
Yes, lovey, yes. Just a difference of opinion, that's all.
You might take it elsewhere. You're unsettling the punters.
What? Are you throwing us out?
I'm making a polite request.
Yeah, well, you take that tone with me again, laddie, and I will make a request to you, and it will not be polite.
It's all right, Nick. We're leaving. You're right. I've been a coward. You must do what you feel's right. There'll be no hard feelings on my part.
Just wait now. Where are you going?
Home.
Oh, Mark, you can't drive. You've had too much to drink. Come on, I'll give you a...
Oh, you don't miss a trick, do you?
Eh?
Turn me back for 5 minutes and you're straight in there.
What do you want? I was going to ask the same question.
I want Max now.
We put him to bed.
What? What is it, 6:30?
Yeah, he was worn out. David been playing games with him all afternoon.
Yeah, I don't think he was used to attention, Mum.
Don't you push it with me, not unless you want a bumper payout from the tooth fairy.
We were trying to do you a favour.
Oh, right. So you thought I'd be pleased when I found out that he was here, did you?
What, you didn't know? It's not what Steve let on.
He implied you were happy about all this.
Did he now? Well, I'm not. So if you'll just go and fetch Max, we shall be on our way.
Look, have you not heard? He's asleep, all right? He's going nowhere.
You don't want to do this, Becky.
Do I not?
No. You care too much for that child to drag him from his bed. I guarantee he'll be looked after. I'll be here till you pick him up tomorrow morning.
Oi, we're perfectly capable of looking after him. Kylie's his flaming man.
She was, and he'd been better off with a pack of flaming wolves than her. But he is asleep, and he's... You, Gail, I'm trusting you here, because I will be round first thing to pick that little boy up. First thing!
Can you give me a ring as soon as you get this, please? It's important. Okay? Thank you. Bye.
Oh, my tummy hurts.
I know, sweetheart, but the doctor's going to be here soon and he's going to make you better, I promise. How did you get on?
She's still not answering.
I don't give a stuff about your missus. I'm talking about the nurse. Your daughter's in pain, or had you not noticed?
Yeah, all right. Sorry. She said she won't be long.
Oh, she said that half an hour ago.
Well, what do you want me to do, Tracy? Run into theatre, drag someone
if
out?
That's what it takes, yes. I'm sorry, Steve, but I can't bear waiting here, seeing her suffer like this. For all we know, it could be meningitis.
Shh. Look, I'm just as worried as you are, but I don't think it's meningitis. She's not got a rat.
Yeah, well, how would you know, Steve? The University of Life doesn't have a medical school.
Amy Barlow?
Yeah, where are Mum and Dad?
Hello, Amy. My name's Dr. Cole. Just going to take a quick look at you and hopefully we can find out what's making you feel poorly. OK?
How much do I owe you?
Well, a darn sight more than the cab fare after tonight's fiasco.
I'm genuinely sorry I put you in that position. Particularly if it means we can't be friends anymore.
I don't know, Mark. I mean, you let me down. And loyalty's a big part of friendship, isn't it? That's why I can't bear the thought that Claudia thinks we're carrying on.
Then we'll have to find a way to put her right. Should we talk about it over coffee?
Yeah, all right. Mind you better make it decaf. Gonna find it hard enough to sleep tonight as I do.
Amy? You've got a very well-behaved little girl there.
Is it meningitis?
No, completely different symptoms, but she's clearly unwell.
Do you think it's serious?
Oh, I believe so, but if I had to take a guess...
I don't want guesses. I want you to find out what's wrong.
Sorry, Doctor. What do you think it might be?
I believe she suffered an allergic reaction of some kind.
A reaction? To what?
Well, you'll need to book her in to see her local GP, and he'll run some tests. But in the meantime, I'd avoid the usual suspects, dairy, wheat products, and she should steer well clear of nuts, of course.
Well, me and Becky best have her then.
Oh, ha, flaming ha.
Right, well, I think Amy deserves a sticker for being such a good little girl.
Only kidding.
Yeah, well, I'm not in the mood.
Yeah, well, sorry. Well, thank you very much, Doctor.
Okay.
You? I've got a sticker.
A princess for a princess. And you and Daddy are king and queen.
Hope it's not going to be like that every time your in-laws come round.
Well, I reckon it'll be in-law come tomorrow. Just once Becky cops hold of Steve.
Don't gloat, David. Last thing that child needs is those two at each other's throats.
Yeah, and last thing Max needs is them two, end of. He's a great kid, he deserves better.
He's doing all right. Becky cares about him.
It's true enough. Otherwise, she'd have taken him.
Over my dead body. Anyway, Kylie cares for him and she's his mum.
And she's my sister. I'm sick of rowing with her. She helped me out with Max when I really needed it.
No, she helped herself out. She wanted what you had and then bullied you until she got it. You said it yourself, she put pressure on you.
She's been through a lot.
Well, that's still no excuse to be pushing you around, is it? It's not happening again. Look, if we want to see more of Max, we're going to. And there's nothing she can do to stop us.
You know, if you truly want to salvage things with Claudia, there is no avoiding the truth.
Claudia knows what she wants in a man, and it certainly isn't a loan of his mascara.
Well, maybe tonight was an accident waiting to happen. I mean, you need to tell her, Mark. It's killer cure.
I know which my money would be on. Excuse me.
Not interrupting, am I? Where is she?
Through here.
Oh, well, this is very cosy. Oh, it must be love. He's broken open the bourbons.
Claudia, please.
I was hoping to catch you at it. But I might have known. He always did prefer a nice cup of tea. Take a tip from me, love. If you want the earth to move, I would hire a JCB.
Claudia, how many times do I have to tell you there is absolutely nothing going on between Mark and me?
Do you think I'm simple, Audrey Roberts? I know your track record. You've been in more triangles than a set of pool balls.
That is so rich coming from you, lady. I've never recalled wedding bands ever putting you off. In fact, they were more like magnets.
Oh, I'll not deny. I've been pigeon and statue in my time. But I have never betrayed a friend. And I've certainly never lost out to someone like you.
What's that supposed to mean?
A month. Longer.
Oh, just tell me what you want to hear, Claudia, because you are clearly not interested in the truth.
I know the truth. Why else would that spineless rat have scuttled off and hidden?
I'm not hiding anymore, Claudia. You'll have to excuse the outfit. You'll appreciate it's a bit thrown together.
What in God's name?
This is the truth. This is the other woman in my life, not Audrey.
You're gay?
No. No. I love women.
So much so you want to be one?
It's nothing like that. I just enjoy doing this. I'm a cross-dresser. I always have been. It's part of who I am.
I've been trying to persuade him to tell you, Claudia.
You knew.
I wanted to tell you. I didn't think you could handle it.
Damn right I can't. I'd rather be the victim of an affair than a bit part in a freak show.
Oh, Claudia.
Well, what else would you call it, huh? It's a bit early for the pantomime season.
I never meant to hurt you.
Then why string me along? What were you doing, hoping to get into my knicker drawer?
Oh.
Slink into my slingbacks on the sly? I cannot believe I'm seeing this. Made a fool of by the tranny. And the granny.
Look, just stop it. This isn't helping.
I bet you've had a jolly good laugh at my expense.
Not at all.
No? Well, you should have. I mean, look at it. I'm going before I throw up.
Ah! You're alive then?
What?
I've been trying to call you all night. Where have you been?
Where have I been? Well, for a start, I had to go over the road to pick up our Max.
Where is he, in bed?
Oh, yeah, he was in bed. At the Flaming Platts. Why, Steve, why? Of all the places here that you could have taken him, did you have to leave him with Kylie?
I'm not the one that went missing all day. Why don't you check the phone? There'll be half a dozen messages on it.
But this is Kylie! Did you... Oh, do you just not even care anymore?
I was desperate. Kylie was my only option. It was an emergency.
Oh, an emergency, was it? Our Amy's parents' evening? What, was there a crisis in a spelling, a panic in a 5 times table?
Listen.
Oh, don't you worry, Steve. I am all ears. Because it must have been something pretty huge for you to gamble with our Max's entire future. Or did he just come just a little bit further down on your list of priorities
I
now?
wasn't at the flipping school. I was at hospital. Amy wasn't very well, so I couldn't take Max in case it was catching. Tracy was frightened it might be meningitis.
No, it's not, though, is it? Amy's going to be all right, isn't she?
Yeah, she's going to be fine. Thanks for asking. But you were right. Amy is my priority and always will be. And the sooner you get used to that, the better.
Well, you sure you don't mean Amy and Tracy? Deny it then, Steve. Deny it! Please.